Bone deep, cold, carved hollows where her pulse used to dance. Fingers sliced by static, caught in a sharp trance. Iron lungs, exhale, lash, dragging weight from the pit. Shadow boxing with silence where her fears used to sit. Heartbeat throttled by nights that smothered the stars. Whispers in broken Morse, counting invisible scars. Her breath a cracked ledger, debt synced in no pain. Counting down each second till she owned her domain. Wrists worn like barbed wire, shackled by doubt's claim. Scraping life from the walls of her own dark frame. Eyelids, heavy curtains on a theater of grief. Scripts of despair written in a hand all too brief. Chest tight as a vise, thoughts like fractured glass. Crawling from catacombs where shadows amass. But beneath the rubble, a pulse faint but alive. A spark flickers stubborn, refusing to die.
Mine a tightrope walker, balance lost in the mist. Words like fractured mirrors, slipping from her fist. Veins inked with regrets, tattoos of unseen wars. Every step a cipher, breaking coded doors. Fingertips bleed rhymes, carving truth from the grime. Each syllable a spark against a smothering crime. She weighs every moment, the bitter and the sweet. Forging armor from fragments, refusing defeat. Tongue sharpened on thorns, speech sharp as a dart. Mapping wounds into wisdom, alchemy of the heart. Nightmares, deconstructed bricks pulled from the wall. Building battlements strong enough not to fall. Eyes peel like paint, peeling layers of the past. Rising from the trenches, a fortress built to last. The ache in her chest, now a drum and a guide. Her voice no longer hiding, no longer denied. Soul smelted in furnaces, forged under pressure's might. Blades of memory sliced, clean through the endless night. Pain mapped in constellations, stars burned by regret. She writes her own compass, no course to forget. Tongue flicks like a scalpel cutting toxic threads. Rewiring the narrative spun inside her head. A rebel architect, building wings from ash. Breaking cages of history, forging storms from the crash. Past fingerprints scorched on the edges of her mind. But she molds molten metal, leaving weakness behind. Cracks in her armor, now channels of light. Storms in her marrow that sharpen her fight. Every breath a manifesto, every step a war. Pushing through the threshold she thought she'd never explore. The fire within, not destruction but source. Fueling a climb from the pit to the course. Iron in her marrow, marrow in the furnace breath. Veins twist tectonic, shifting fate beneath death. Callous palms draft blueprints of insurgent revolt. Every heartbeat's a detonator, fracturing fault. Sins and spool like wire, now woven into strands. No longer shackled by the weight of fractured lands. A shadow splits atoms, quiet nuclear bloom. Unfolding like origami beneath the fractured moon. The residue of rage fuels kinetic rebirth. She channels static chaos into vector worth. Lips forge new languages from broken dialects. Her silence reshapes what the world once called wreck. No salvation borrow, no merciful reprieve. She architects her legacy, defiant to grieve. Unwritten chapters stretch beyond the rubble's edge. A sovereign soul rising from the blood-soaked ledge.